All right, good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome back to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and I'm here with my two co-hosts, WD and the MOD SaintsUptown. MOD, WD, how y'all doing tonight, fam?
What's good? What's good? The season about to start. I'm excited. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey man, it's 8 week. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Who That Nation, I hope you guys having a good Wednesday night. Happy to see y'all back again. I'm seeing some people back in the chat, so shout out to y'all. But yeah, basically tonight's show is going to consist of us previewing our upcoming matchup versus the Atlanta Failclowns. So y'all know the deal. How for the ones that haven't been tuned in, how we do this, we like to break down each side of the ball. So we're gonna start. Let's see. We will start on our defense versus their offense. Our defense versus their offense, and then we'll flip it and do our offense versus their defense. So that's how the show gonna go. We're gonna open up the phone lines. Give us your thoughts on any predictions, score predictions, any thoughts about the matchup. So you guys be sure to be ready to click on that link and come chop it up with us. Well, once again, hope you guys having a great night, and let's just go ahead and get into this chat. Oh, and by the way, I do want to mention for the ones that missed it last night, we done a NFC South roundtable last night. We had on Sean Jafe, a rep from the Atlanta Falcons. We had on T Money, a rep from the Carolina Panthers, and then we had DJ on from the Buccaneers side. So you guys want to see that, man? It definitely was intense. Real and honest conversation. I'm glad everybody was real, and honest about their talk for the most part. So you guys go check that out. Some interesting discussion there. So let's go ahead and get to the comment section. I see the OG Jerry Poor in the building. Shout out to the OG Jerry.
Shout out to Tedra.
See, Brandon McGowan said, yo, fucking pluck the Failclown feathers. Yeah, fam. Shout out to you, fam. See Brian Pearson in the building saying, who that to you, Brian Pearson? Let's see who else we got in here before we get started. Shout out to Covington. I don't want to get your name wrong, fam, so I'm just say your last name, Covington. Shout out to you, fam.
Tedra Covington.
Right. Shout out to Leslie. Leslie was good, fam.
Leslie's my man, bro. That's my Twitter partner. Understand? When I'm on Twitter and stuff, man, me and him be, chopping it up on Twitter, especially doing games and stuff like that. That's my Twitter homie. What's up, Big Les?
That's what's up. So we'll get back to the chat and post you guys comments. We'll answer any. We'll try to answer most of the comments. So that's how the show gonna go. So let's just go ahead and start on the on our defensive side. Gonna start on the defensive side. Our defense versus their offense. Their offense consists of newly quarterback Marcus Mariota, so we don't have to. I'm not gonna say that in a proud way because Matt Ryan he was our sack king. I mean, Cam was making Matt Ryan the sack king. We could rush him at any time, but it's a different quarterback this year. We got Mariota behind center now. Kind of don't know which Mariota's going to get.
I'm gonna let you finish up, but I just want to add in that I have a little concerns about that, but you can continue on, CB.
Okay, Mariota, and then we got Cordell Patterson. Cordell Patterson was put as a full-time running back last year, and he excelled very well. So that was a good move by Atlanta. They put him at running back, and he excelled at that position. Who else they got? Key players. Kyle Pitts. He a tight end, but he's used as a receiver. He can run routes like a receiver, so that makes him a threat. They got Drake London as a first or second round. Forgot which round, but He a rookie receiver, known good receiver coming out of college. And the offensive line.
First, he was first round, CB. Maybe I think maybe 6 or 7 overall.
Okay, first round. Okay. So that's a few names that stand out on the offensive side. So we can go ahead and get into discussion on that. So we can start with Marcus Mariota. This obviously is not Matt Ryan, due to Marcus Mariota being a mobile quarterback. So I guess Uptown he had some words about that. So we can go ahead and start with Uptown. What you think our game plan should be for Marcus Mariota?
First of all, man, we should game plan, man, so that we can stop the RPO. I got a funny feeling like we're going to get a heavy doses of RPO. And let me tell you something, Saints fans, right, in case y'all haven't been watching, right? In the last few years, our defense haven't played the RPO that very well. You understand? I can bring up games where we look terrible against it, and specifically when we played against the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts. You understand? So whatever they have to do, man, to stop the RPO, they're going to need to do it for this game, because I got a strange feeling that we're going to see a heavy doses of that. And if we ain't able to stop that, we're going to get hurt by that. Because Mariota can probably do some of the same things that Jalen Hurts did. We're going to have to literally force Atlanta defense to play conventional. Atlanta offense to play conventional. We're going to have to put a stop to that RPO game. Whenever they run it, we got to get some negative yards behind it. You understand? We need to tag Mariota, because when they run that RPO, the quarterback is a running back there. You can hit him. We need to tag Mariota and get their ass out of that if they start running that. That's the only concern that I really have, man. If they start running that, we can't stop that. We're gonna have a long ass day, bro.
That's fast.
Anything else they do, we can stop. I think that we are equipped, and this team is specifically prepared to stop Drake London and Kyle Pitts at every level. If they doing anything conventionally in the offense. But if they doing that RPO and we not stopping it, we not, creating no tackles for losses or nothing like that, we not, giving Marcus Mariota some remember me licks, it's going to be a long ass day. And this is a team that I think, would feature that RPO. What you got?
They definitely gonna try to confuse the defense. They know we got some dogs on that side, so they gonna try to confuse us, play some mind games with us with that RPO you talking about. And I mean, you go back to the Eagles, man. That's just a prime example. We definitely couldn't stop it. Mariota, he just as fast as Jalen Hurts, so he got the scrambling ability. As far as him as a pocket passer, yeah, it really ain't been there. But if they running a lot of that run play action, and we not being effective with it, it can still be a long day. And then you got Cordell Patterson. Cordell Patterson, he took the running back position and took it to another level. So he definitely excelled last season at the running back position. So that could be a little dangerous duo right there. When it's time to throw the pass, I think we're gonna be good at that. But yeah, the Eagles, that's what killed us against the Eagles last year and the year before that. The past 2 seasons with the Eagles, I believe that was the only team that was doing the run play action like that heavy was the Eagles, and we hadn't done a good job against that. DA was, the man in charge as far as the calling the defense. So Hopefully, DA has the game plan. Hopefully, getting all three of Ryan Nielsen, Chris, and DA, got a game plan, to stop this play action because they gonna play mind games. They know talent wise, they're not gonna be able to mess with us talent wise. So you got to try to confuse, the defense. That's how they gonna get off. So
Hey,
hopefully,
highlight Ted. You can't really spy somebody when they're running an RPO. You understand what I'm saying? Because then the quarterback is on the move. You understand what I'm saying? That only works for like if you got a quarterback that's just mobile like that, like a Lamar Jackson or Mike Vick used to be, or somebody like that. You understand what I'm saying? And I never did really like that spy technique anyway, because sometimes, right, you can exploit that. While this dude is busy spying the quarterback, you can leak a tight end or something behind him. Or something can go on right in front of him. You understand why he paying attention to the quarterback. You just got to execute good. In order for us to stop that RPO, we got to be disciplined in our reads and also be disciplined in our gaps. That's the only way you're going to really stop that. I don't think spying on Mariota is going to stop an RPO, Ted. I'm just keeping it real,
bro. Right, so Mariota, Cordell will go out to the receivers. The receivers, minus Calpin, the tight end, we get on him, but the receivers, Drake London is really the only. I mean, we don't know what we're gonna see out of Drake London. He a rookie, first NFL game Sunday. I believe he was banged up, so I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure
they listed him, man, on the injury depth chart today. He was listed as limited.
Okay.
All week they've been saying that he may not play.
I'm gonna assume he's gonna play.
But because he was listed as limited, I'm thinking that he's gonna play now.
Okay. So yeah, Drake London,
Brian Edwards,
Jacqueline Casillas.
And we got
Brian Edwards
too, that Brian Edwards dude, man.
Yeah.
You gotta watch him, bro, because I remember when he used to play for the damn Raiders.
Yeah.
And I remember, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. He worked us. He worked us, man, when he played for the Raiders that time. We lost that game too that night.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So they gotta be careful with him. I'm gonna be 100, bro. I do not fear Drake London in any kind of way. Okay? I don't fear him.
Well, who will be guarding Drake London?
Lattimore and Adebo and all them, like, they do good with cats like him, big physical cats. You understand what I'm saying? He's the equivalent of a Julio Jones. I don't fear that. But the one dude I do fear is that Edwards cat. You understand? You can't let him leak out and, you understand, and get lost and stuff in the back of the defense. And to be quite honest with you, I don't even fear Pitts.
How we gonna stop him?
Yeah, Pitts their best receiver.
No, I don't fear him. I think that we played him twice, and I think he only had 3 catches in the 2 games. And I know he's a better player now. You understand what I'm saying? I know he's a better player now. You know, it's his second year. But we also have players, man, that are better equipped, man, to cover him too. And Marcus May and Tyrann Mathieu. So I don't really fear Pitts. And oftentimes too, they take and line him up wide on the boundary and stuff. And I even like Marcus Lattimore going up against him. I like tossing the Debo going up.
Who? You say Marcus?
Yeah, or Marshawn Lattimore. Pardon me.
Well, I mean, is a Debo playing Sunday? He didn't practice today because his ankle is we're gonna see a Debo Sunday.
He didn't practice. If he don't practice tomorrow, then he definitely ain't playing Sunday.
You see, I mean, that's another concern. Then we got, I ain't trying to bring up nothing because we gotta move on. Just saying, the nickel spot, they definitely gonna try to utilize that. They're gonna utilize their slot receiver to the fullest. They might put Cal in the slot. I don't know how they're going to do it.
I feel like what they're.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doug.
I feel like what they're going to do is if a Debo doesn't play, they're probably going to kick Roby on the outside and put, I'll say, probably PJ in the inside. I mean, Alontae Taylor, he hasn't really played in the preseason. I don't know how confident they are for him to start in the game. So, but we'll see. But that's what I see them doing. I don't really see. I don't like seeing PJ in the nickel spot. I think he excels as safety. He needs to stay as a safety. But I'm just saying, if a Debo doesn't play, I can definitely see them kicking Roby on the outside.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. I mean, that's the logical thing to do because Roby is out there at corner.
Problem is, I don't know how much I'm not really a fan of Roby being on Brian Networks, but you got to do something. So
yeah. Well, you see, another thing too is that I was told that, to my understanding, the way they're gonna play that nickel spot, I was to my understanding, it's not gonna be, one specific person all the time, like it was when it was Chauncey, and Chauncey was here. To my understanding, that nickel spot is going to be rotated depending on what matchups that we have for that week. Now, I don't know.
However they do it, I just hope it's production there because teams definitely gonna take their shot there now. I mean, they definitely gonna try. If it's Roby in the nickel Sunday, they gonna try Roby like a mug. So I just hope Roby got his boots ready and ready to ride.
And along with that, we got two new safeties. So we gotta hope. We know it's gonna take a while for the team to gel, the chemistry. So with two new safeties, hopefully they can form some type of communication early. So we're just hoping with that.
Look, bro, man, look, it is what it is, bro. You understand? Somebody got to man up in that spot. And they got to man up all season, man. And that's just how it is, man. I mean, Roby, we just re-signed you. You got a new contract and all that. That should give them plenty of motivation, man, to want to do better and do well in that spot. In whatever capacity that we have in there. It is what it is now. The roster is set. We got to roll with who we roll with now.
Right. I disagree on the Pitt. I think Pitt's gonna be I think he's gonna be a problem if Marshawn guarding him. I think we'll be straight. I think Marshawn gonna be on Cal Pitts. I mean, that's gonna be a dangerous. Other than Cal Pitts, I mean, we should be straight. But they might not even have to utilize their receivers like that. If we can't adjust to, this read option and stuff like that. If we can't adjust to that, it really ain't gotta be, just slinging the ball around. Yeah, we should be forcing Mariota to throw the ball. Get them in, get them in, third and long situations to where they had no choice but to throw the football. But yeah, if they getting gains off of this read option and stuff, yeah, it's gonna be a long day. The defensive line gotta play smart. Davenport, Cam, they gotta stay, they gotta stay at home. They can't, be reckless out there. Also, kind of just keep a smile on Mariota.
Hey, whoever we got playing in the middle, man, they gonna have to play stop.
Right. I see Pete Warner is back, so I mean I'm assuming he gonna play Sunday, so that's a good thing. Hopefully that's another position, hopefully he can hold it down, at that position. He gets off to a good start.
Yeah, he was listed as limited too in practice. But they say that from all indications, they're saying he's gonna play though. So, like I say, bro, like if we can force them, to run their offense conventionally, we have a much better chance. We're gonna have to take and shut down. If they do that RPO, man, we're gonna have to make send a message that ain't going on today. Even if that means knocking fire from Mariota a couple of good times, man, to get them up out of that. You hear me? So that's the only concerns that I really have when it comes down to that. And I don't even know who is their running back now? Who running the football for them?
Cordell Patterson. Cordell Patterson, he done an excellent job at running back last year.
Well, he was a utility man for them last year. He was a running back. He was a wide receiver.
Yeah.
And if Cordell Patterson is running the football for them, knock fire from his ass. We'll see how effective he is then, because by trade, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about Cordero when it comes to running up the gut, but him running routes, that's a whole different story.
We just can't let him get on the edge.
Yeah, I mean, the DeMar gonna knock his shit loose. I know that. So, they also got Damian Williams, by the way, as a backup running back. But just want to put that out there.
Somebody need to go in on because I'm still pissed off what he did last year to us. So somebody need to go in on and knock fire from his ass. You understand? Get his mind right for him early in the game. You understand? If he run the football and stuff like that, the Mario Pete or one of them, bro, they need to go in on and lay some wood on his ass. Make him feel like he don't want to run the football no more, like he wanted to go line up in the slot like his ass supposed to. You understand? So matchups and stuff, man. I really only key matchup that I can see is this: is if if Lattimore is on Pitts.
Yeah, I think that'll be the smart thing to do is just put Lattimore on Pitts. I think that'll be the best decision. And Lattimore was on Pitts. I know in that second game he was on them a good bit.
Yeah, just go on and shut his ass down because that's the really main weapon. You understand? This dude Drake London. Man, I wish Paulson was 100% because I think he can handle Drake London by himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not too sure about Bradley though. Even though Drake London is a rookie, I'm just not too sure about Bradley.
Right. I just hope. We just gotta pray and hope that he can, hold his own. Because if not, then it's gonna be a lot of questioning. I know coming from me, it's gonna be some questioning. Bradley Roby is a vet in this league. This ain't somebody we should be patient with. He was solid in Denver, solid with the Texans. With us, I believe us drafting a Debo kind of just made him a good rotational player. They wanted to kind of develop a Debo. They seen a lot of potential in the Debo. That's why he really didn't get his full opportunity. I believe that's how that was. So, it's a vet guy, so ain't nothing. I'm not gonna be patient with him, far as him getting better, improving. No, he is what he is now. He's solid. So
I'm gonna say something, bro.
Getting cooked at the nickel.
I'm gonna say something, man, and Doug gonna probably laugh when I say it, man, because oftentimes this don't really work out for us. But they say he had a fantastic camp. They say Bradley Roby, I think he led the team in interceptions in the camp or something like that. They say he had a fabulous, fantastic camp. I like to see that on the field. I just like to see that on the field, because we have heard those things before. And then they get on the field that season and we be like, hey, bro, I thought you had a dope ass camp. You know what I'm saying? That we just never do that.
But to be honest with you, I mean, I'm not gonna laugh at that because Bradley Roby, he's a proven player. It's just about certain matchups. I wouldn't want him covering just anybody. And that's why when I see him against Brian Edwards, I'm like, I don't know if I like that matchup. But I think Roby, he's more than capable of. It's not like he's the worst player or a bad player. I think he's a decent player. But yeah, I mean, it's next man up. So we'll just see.
Hey, big boy, I hope that that the Saints is approaching this game as if Drake London is playing.
Facts.
I hope that's what they're doing. So what you got, CB?
Okay, so far as they offense, that pretty much is it, man. I mean, yeah, Mariota really not overall, solid QB like that, but that read option, I think he can be effective in that. He can have a very healthy play in that if we're not defending it right, just due to his wheels. He got wheels. So we got to stop him. We got to stop Cordell Patterson. That will be involved in that. And we got to stop Kyle Pitts. If we able to contain that, they shouldn't score no more than a touchdown at best. I mean, that's just being honest. That we shouldn't be no more than 7 points at best if we can maintain that and keep Kyle Pitts in check. Because I believe Debo gonna hold his own on Drake. If he plays Sunday, hopefully Debo plays Sunday because we need, all hands on deck. We got to get off to a good start. DA's first game, hell, the defense got to look good. And, well, myself, I want to see fire in this defense because we just eliminated, a guy that brought a lot of hella energy to the defense. So I want to see the defense play their ass off. If you're going to remove somebody from the defense, man.
Not just him, but
expecting. You say what, WD?
No, I was just saying not just him, but Right. Hey, look, man. I don't want to hear about this. We overlooking the Falcons. We got a coach that has something to prove. Michael Thomas is coming back after a while, so he got something to prove. The defense, like you said, we traded CGJ. Some other guys, they still ain't here, but they gone. At the end of the day, we got stuff to prove ourselves. I mean, the defense got a lot to prove themselves. So, with that being said, I don't want to hear about we overlooking them and all this other stuff, man. It is what it is. Defense is gonna have to show up.
I don't think that nobody's gonna be. I really do not feel like our team is overlooking Falcons. And just, partly for most of the same reasons you just said, Doug, and you missed one too, Doug. Famous, right? Famous.
Yeah, Jameis. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Last year. You understand what I'm saying? So Famous got a lot to prove too,
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up. That's exactly who I wanted to add to. I know I was missing somebody. Missing the main guy, man, quarterback.
And I think I also think too that Mr. AK-41 got a little chip on his shoulder too.
Oh yeah, well we already know how he does versus Atlanta. I mean, they got Deion Jones on the sideline now. He don't look like he won't play football no more the way it seems. At least that's how I look at it. So I know what AK gonna eat.
that usually be the reason why AK don't play well.
Yeah, but that's changed over the past couple of years, and I ain't complaining about it.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I think that's about it for that, CB.
okay. So let's see. We can shift to their defense. Their defense, a few key players. It's not a lot like they say it is. We can start on the defensive line. Grady Jarrett is the only guy up front that gets any type of respect. He a dog. Grady Jarrett is. We'll get into him because he can definitely disrupt. If he lined up against Peter Ruiz, they gonna line him up against Ruiz, just to see have Ruiz with. But we can talk about that in a few minutes. Okay, you got Grady Jarrett, defensive line. Go up to the linebacker position. Deion Jones ain't there. I really don't see no huge threat like that. Maybe no, it ain't no maybe. I think who they got Rashawn Evans and I don't forgot who else, but that ain't
Walker. I think Michael Walker. I think that's his name.
Bro, I don't even know why you even trying to even say these dudes' names and stuff, bro. You understand? Let's keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? The defense is garbage.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And the only reason why Grady is even back, man, is because they gave him a bag. And I don't think that they couldn't find any kind of trade partners and stuff with Grady. You understand? I mean, their defense is garbage. And I don't really see how their defense gonna get any better. And their defense is really garbage on all levels. If all you got is Grady, then that means that your defensive line ain't shit. You understand? and man, who is the linebackers? Who are those dudes? I don't even know them dudes.
Rashawn Evans, I believe the last I heard, I thought he was like a role type player. So
the last time he really did something for real was in Alabama.
Okay. Yeah, kind of like a good role player. It ain't nothing to be.
Besides Deion Jones, and who's their number one corner again?
AJ Terrell, cats talking. And I'm talking about beyond Falcon fans, like around the league. Cats acting like this guy he really about to be like that. So is he a threat or?
Nobody talks about Woody. Man, nobody talks about Woody.
Well, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but for some reason, they've been calling him a top 5 cornerback the past year. I don't know what's up with that.
Oh my goodness, man. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right. Okay.
I mean, I ain't vouching for it because he ain't never shut nothing down, with us.
Man, I don't know if anything this dude has done great.
No, but like I was telling Sean J last night, Michael Thomas definitely gonna give him a rude awakening. So he'll have his test against a dog Sunday.
I think if anybody's gonna get a rude awakening, it's gonna be Casey Hayward. I mean, we got a lot of these jobs. I really do believe. They looking at those two receivers, and I mean, I really feel like they underestimating the lobby. They really underestimating Jarvis. I think they got a lot of work cut out for them. So,
I don't even know what they man. I should have listened to that thing last night. I really should have listened to that thing last night.
No. Hold on. Before we ain't talking about when I say AJ Terrell being top 5, I'm talking about in general. Like Falcon fans, and I know. Look, I don't go by this, but PFF, they just all grading him high. I don't, I feel like they had rarely been throwing the ball his way.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, but like I said, we definitely might gonna shut that up Sunday. I mean, it ain't. The world gonna see that Sunday. Might gonna shut it up. So, all this top 5 cornerback. I really don't know how that came about. I don't know how he surpassed guys like, our dog Marshawn and these other top corners.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but that's what they said. That's what they
Man,
said.
the best cornerbacks in the NFL is Marshawn Lattimore and Jalen Ramsey. And that's it. In the story. Period. Anybody after that, man, is, they
I
are.
wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, they got some other guys out there. They got Tre'Davious White. They got Marlon Humphrey. Even though Marlon Humphrey had a down year last year.
But Trey got injured last season.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general. All I'm saying is they got more guys out here to be talking about some AJ Terrell being the top 5 corner. That's my point.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That is absolutely true.
All right, so let's see, man. It really ain't too much to talk about their defense, but they gonna be out there playing, so we got to talk about how offense go there. How we gonna eat. So let's start with Jameis, man. Jameis, this is gonna be his first time coming back since his ACL injury. Got a little bit of work on last preseason game, a drive. So, man, what's y'all's expectations for Jameis coming into this game?
What Jameis needs to do is this, right? And he's going to set up stuff for later on in the game. He need to work that short and intermediate route stuff early.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Get Kamara involved. Get Landry involved. Get Mike involved with the little short intermediate stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not really the big stuff really yet. You understand? We also need to run the football on them. I don't respect their defensive line, even with Grady. Run the ball on their ass, right? Grady talking about he going up against Caesar. Caesar put him on his ass. You understand? Punch them in their damn mouth. And then once we start bruising them and stuff, then we can light their ass up over the top, man. With Olave and Hardy and the rest of them boys. You understand? Man, look. I would be ashamed if we lost this game.
Oh God! Don't say that. You can't say it like that, man.
You understand? Because
usually when you say it, you know what I'm saying.
Them dudes, man. It's like them dudes, bro. It's like they not good, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They're just not good. You understand? I'm just being for real.
And what's even worse, we're supposed to be leading this series right now. If it wasn't for these games that they slipped up against, them the past couple of years, we're supposed to be leading the series right now. That's literally the only thing this team has. They beat, the Atlanta. That's the only thing they got right there.
Because I'm looking at every man. If all of this stuff is working in concert, how they gonna beat all of that? How you gonna be getting punched in the mouth and stuff by AK and Mark? How you gonna be, you know what I'm saying, getting chopped up by Jawan, by Taysom, by Jarvis, by AK?
In their defense, the only thing they can say that they're gonna, and really they can't even say this because Jameis has had some good games versus Atlanta. But it's like they're dismissing the 5, 6 games Jameis played last season. And yeah, that's basically what they're banking on, basically. He's going to make mistakes. They ain't paying attention how this O-line has gelled together. I see improvement there. Even Jameis as a passer, they're not looking at it, man.
They're not looking at it too, brother. Like, you see, they don't know what we know. See, what we know is this. Is that all Jameis really been practicing on mostly is these little short and
exactly
outs.
And that's what they're
that stops you from making interceptions.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? That's all that he's been really practicing on. If he can get the ball out to AK, if he can get the ball out, and we ain't gotta be, really, getting a whole lot of yards, get 5, 6, 7, 8 yards here, there. You understand what I'm saying? Just moving the chain steadily up there, keeping your defense on the field longer. You understand? That's cool. Because once when we start doing that, right, when you take the body blows, then we're gonna take your head out. I don't think they have a player on their team, man, that can keep up with Olave.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a player on their team that can keep up with Harden.
Hope they don't. They don't. If so, it'll be somebody we ain't never heard of. To just come out the blue. But as I see it now, this is nobody that we should be afraid of. This AJ Terrell, I really want to see what people talking about this man like that. Like I'm a very well be tuned in. Like I said, we watch him play year in and out. I ain't seen nothing spectacular like that. So yeah, I'm ready to tune in, and I'm gonna be tuned in on that matchup, him and Mike, because I really want to see what the media talk about. Like, I don't see it like top 5 corner, top 10 corner. No.
If dude was about it, man, you would have heard it already. You understand? I ain't never heard nothing. He don't do nothing spectacular. Nobody don't be like really saying, "Ooh, wow, man." Don't throw the ball on his side. You understand? He don't get that, man. I don't know why these dudes, caping like that. You need to stop that, man. Cut that out.
You know what's funny though? I feel like that happens very often in this division. It happens so very often. It's almost like the Carlton Davis, Josh Norman years back with the Panthers. I mean, you can even see Dante Jackson. It's like it happens so often in this division. It's hilarious.
Man, so far, man, over the past, I say over the past 10 years, I think the best cornerbacks in this division has been Lattimore and Darrelle Revis.
And Darrelle Revis was not playing like that with them, for sure. You saw how that ended.
So, I don't know what these dudes, talking about, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So, if this dude, we gonna see, man, how that work out, bro. They can go ahead on and put AJ Terrell on Mike if they want to. He gonna get used. I don't think he has the foot speed to really keep up with an Olave. And I think that Jarvis can outmuscle him.
They sleeping on Jarvis, definitely. I will say that. They all sleeping on Jarvis, but I ain't mad at it.
And I hope they listen. Yeah, I said it. I think that's your number one corner. I don't think that he can keep up with Michael Thomas. You understand? I think that Olave will burn him. And I think that Jarvis Landry would outmuscle him.
It's funny too. I mean, I'm talking about them overlooking Jarvis, but really they overlooking Mike too because they think he doesn't have it anymore. But I feel like they're going to be in a rude awakening.
I don't know what
that's with Jameis, MT, Jarvis, you name it.
Yeah, I was told last night that with Jameis, this was from the Falcon fan, Sean, that he was saying that we really don't know what we're gonna get out of Jameis as far as the combination with him and Mike, because Jameis is a 2 to 3 step drop back guy. He not used to, snapping the ball, little 1-2 step, and then he throwing slants and stuff like that. I mean, that was just more on the trash talking circle. It was like when you gonna get the full effect of Mike Thomas, come Sunday. Everybody's saying the guy, stuff like that, but this guy, This guy right here behind me, this guy about to eat Sunday. I had to put him up because
So you mean to tell me, right? Like, James has been with us for like 3 years now, right? Right.
I mean, yeah, he has been. And at the same time, he looking at it like, oh, Michael Thomas on the run slant. So y'all see how he looking at it.
Yeah, that's another narrative, and I know where that narrative came from. That narrative came from their daddy.
Oh, I mean that narrative is it's a trash narrative that's all over. I mean they of course they downing Mike. They trying to down Jameis. It is what it is.
It is, bro. The national media, bro, is just they just clowning, bro. And what trips me out, man, is like you would think that Jameis threw those 30 interceptions last season.
Facts.
They haven't let that. It's like they haven't let that go ever. You understand? Nope. They just ain't let it go. They just set that off as a narrative of him.
And it's funny too.
And then what trips me out about it is that you would talk about the 30 interceptions, but you don't talk about the 5,000 yards.
No, my whole thing is another thing that you see is last year in the games he played, he did decent before he got hurt. And people saw that and it was like, oh man, maybe he's proving everybody wrong. And then next thing you know, it's like the people that said otherwise, it's almost like they forgot it.
Jameis was on pace, man, to throw 30 touchdowns and about 10 interceptions. He was on that kind of pace last season. He had already thrown 14 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. He accounted for 16 touchdowns because he rushed for 2. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what they were seeing, bro. They just took the national narrative about him and fixated him in himself. And you know something, bro? I kind of feel a little embarrassed about this because I used to do the same stuff when he played for Tampa Bay. You understand what I'm saying? I just never gave him a lot of credit for a bunch of stuff that I see now. You understand what I'm saying? First of all, right, I used to think that he wasn't really, that competitive. He's he's very, very competitive. He's very competitive. You understand? I didn't think that he was much of a leader. He's very much a damn leader. He is a great leader. You understand what I'm saying? He's the best leader we could have got after somebody like Drew Brees. You understand what I'm saying? Not only do I see the leadership in him, his teammates talk about how much of a leader he is. His teammates does this. You understand? And I made it my business that when he became the New Orleans Saints quarterback, I was going to pay very, very close attention to him. I was going to check out all his interviews, everything he do. And that's what I've been doing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I came up with the conclusion of what I'm saying. This man works his ass off.
Right.
Ass off. You understand what I'm saying? I see him doing it. And people talk about his quirky drills and all that stuff. I understand why he's doing those drills. You understand? And I also see the results of those drills. Those little drills and stuff that he do, people just knowing at him and all that, that happened in the game last season and he threw a touchdown. Because he used to having that chaos going on in front of his face and stuff like that. Because he trained for that. He practiced like that.
Right.
You understand? And he's a tremendous leader. And every time when James go to the podium, he says something positive, something uplifting, and you can tell he knows what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's some guys
I don't understand. That's what's really pissing me off about it, CB. Why do the national media hate Jameis Winston so fucking much?
I don't know, fam. I will say this though.
Crab legs and shit when he was a kid. Some shit that he probably was getting all the time. But he just got busted that day. Is that what they still tripping off? I don't see it, bro. This dude is a spiritual dude. He quotes verses out the Bible and stuff. Right. What is there not to like about him?
You're right. There is some guys that defend them. I know Bart Scott on First Take, got him winning the MVP this season. So it's very few that defend them, but they laugh it off. The media laugh it off, right, but man, some real ones that really see.
Looking at the national media today, CB. Cat said, I would pick the Saints, but I just don't know what I'm going to get out of Jameis Winston. Every time when it comes down to them, when they hating on us, it always boils down to Jameis. Stuck with Jameis.
That's crazy.
They looking at the fact that Jameis Winston got Alvin Kamara playing with him. He got Michael Thomas playing with him. He got Jarvis Landry playing with him. He got Chris Olave playing with him. First. You understand? They're not looking at that. It ain't super Jameis like he was when he was a damn rookie in Tampa Bay.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying, man? Look, I love my quarterback, man. You understand what I'm saying? He exemplifies everything that you want out of a quarterback. Straight up. You understand? And I didn't see this before. Now I can see this now. And I don't think that Jameis, he probably mature, but I think the core of him has always been this. You understand what I'm saying? It has always been this. And them boys want to play for him and with him. Jarvis Landry said one of the biggest factors to him coming to play here was Jameis.
Facts. That's all facts, fam. And like I said, he gonna have his chance, and we're just gonna see. Cause the only guy I heard was Bart Scott. So everybody else, to my knowledge, been saying otherwise. So we just wanna
that white dude on ESPN, Orlowski or something. I can't pronounce his name.
Oh, the Dan, he's the former quarterback.
He riding with the Saints big time right now. He the only one that's really riding, and he riding for Jameis too. And Keyshawn Johnson, but Keyshawn Johnson got a dog in the fight. You understand? Right. Because Mike is his nephew. You understand? But Keyshawn Johnson riding with Jameis. And there's somebody else too, man, that's riding with Jameis. And they're the only ones that's really riding with Jameis right now.
I'm glad I don't care about the media, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Marcus Spears too, I think. Marcus Spears riding with Jameis too. But to be honest with you, bro, the one that's been riding with Jameis from the get-go has been that Orlowski, that dude Orlowski. He's the only one that I know is really, really pure and true. Well, he been saying it from the get-go. You understand? He the one that I first heard it from, and he been digging in, and he ain't never changed his tune. Some people came out riding, and they changed their tune and all that, because a lot of people was riding with us when Brady had quote unquote retired, and then when he came back, they all jumped out of our bandwagon and jumped back into the Yucks bandwagon.
Right.
You understand? So That's how that goes. Which I don't give a damn. You understand? My whole concept on it all, to be quite honest with you, is that I just want them to just keep hating on the Saints. Do what's natural to you. You understand? All those other people that I mentioned, they cool. They, you know what I'm saying? They've been, you know, most of them been steady, especially Olaski, believe it or not. And before then, I didn't really care for him. You understand what I'm saying? And they cool and all that. But everybody else, man, you know what I'm saying? Keep hating on the Saints. We don't need or want, you know, any of your props or gratitude. You understand? Well, like I always say, while y'all keep hating, we gonna keep winning.
Facts.
That's my soliloquy on CB. I know I didn't went off on the tangent.
Oh, you good, well, man.
I knew you had. You know, if I knew that you had some of them buses around last night.
Yeah, man. The offensive side, it really ain't too much to say, man. I mean, we execute on offense. We really shouldn't be having no issues.
Yeah.
Right there.
James Church should play. They say he been practicing.
Yeah. My only concern though is the offensive line. The offensive line got to hold their own, and that the interior part of the offensive line, because I think they're gonna put Grady Jarrett. He's either gonna be on Peter Ruiz. They might go with Ruiz just to see what they do.
I think since Ruiz came in and he impressed the coaching staff to the point where he didn't lose his position. Like that, I think that's another one that Dub left off. And I understand why Dub left involved, because, you know, he has let us down and stuff, you know, in the past. But I think Caesar got a chip on his shoulder, bro. You understand? Because if you Caesar, right, you like, damn, they was going to actually bring somebody in to take my spot. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to show them why I'm Caesar Ruiz. He should have a chip on his shoulder. He should be having something to prove right now. You see? Because Caesar got to be thinking about one thing right now. His money. And he can set his family up for life. Only way you do that, bro. Ball out, bro. Become a Pro Bowler. Hell, become an All-Pro on the offensive line. And you will get money, money, money. It's up to you, bro. You beat one hurdle, bro. Because people didn't give you a chance, man, to make it through training camp and keep your spot. And I was one of them. You understand? Now it's time to go out there, bro. You got a big plate of food, bro. Eat. Eat. You understand what I'm saying?
I just put the link in the comment section.
I think them boys, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I think we're going to see something really impressive out of them boys, bro, this season, bro. I don't think them boys, you know, I don't think they're too happy with the way that they played last season. You heard me?
Yes.
I expect them boys to play well this season, including Mr. Ruiz.
We shall see. I mean, hopefully, we shall see.
Yeah, we're going to see, bro. You understand? I'm expecting them to play well.
All right. Well, I just opened up the phone lines.
I want to ask y'all something, man, before we go to that, man, because I want to ask you and Dub this spot. Who y'all think you going to see, bro, lining up at tight end, bro, to start this game, bro?
You said who going to start at tight end?
Yeah, who you think going to line up and start this game Sunday? Who do you think, CB? Who do you think, Dub?
I think it'll be Troutman.
You think they're going to line up Adam, bro?
You talking about starting?
Yeah.
Oh, Taysom.
You think it's going to be Taysom? Well, I think Juwan. So I think we We all different from that. We're going to see how that play out this Sunday, okay? Remember that.
Now, do I want it to be Adam? No, I want it to be Jason, but
I want it to be Juwan.
Okay, well, we can go ahead and hop to the phone line. I see we got the OG Jerry Poole in the building. OG, what's good, fam?
What's up?
What's up, bro? What's happening with you?
What's going on, Uptown? What's going on, CB? What's going on, WD? How you doing tonight?
Doing just good, brother.
It's game week, Ty. It's
game week, man. What you looking forward to, bro? What you looking forward to, man?
Man, the rebirth of this Saints offense. That's what I'm looking at, fellas. That's what I'm looking at. The rebirth of this new look offense with Jameis Winston at quarterback. The return of
quarterback with who?
With Jameis Winston.
With who?
Jameis Jabu, baby. Yeah. Also, with a returning Michael Thomas. Yes, sir. I said it. Michael Thomas.
And you can't go on Mike.
That's right. You definitely can't go on Mike. I'm looking at Chris Olave, better known as Smooth. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at Jarvis Landry, better known as Juice, or as Uptown call him, Jarvis Tiger. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger.
The Honey Tiger?
Yes, sir. I'm looking at the whole damn squad, fellas. These before I go any further, let me address this real quick. Fuck the Failclowns.
Yeah, every day, all day, and twice on Sunday.
Motherfuck the Failclowns.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
So,
dude, I'm looking forward to this Sunday, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready, set, go.
So, what matchup are you really most intrigued by, bro?
Well, Uptown, I heard you mention about AJ Terrell trying to against Michael Thomas. I got news on that, bruh. I just don't see it because let me tell you something. Michael Thomas is going to be breaking ankles on AJ Terrell like Steph Curry in basketball, bruh. He won't even know what's coming. He won't even know what's coming, Uptown.
Yeah, they got to realize, brother, Mike coming out, brother, with a vengeance, bro.
Yes, sir.
He's been sitting around for the better part of about 2 years, almost about 2 years. You know? He's trying to solidify his spot, man, back as one of the best receivers in the NFL. And
that's right.
What better way to get it started against a so-called top 5 cornerback in AJ Terrell?
Man, I tell you what, Michael Thomas is going to take that dude's soul when he faces him on Sunday. I can guarantee you that.
Man, every one of our receivers will take his soul.
Man,
you heard what I said earlier?
Yes, sir. I
told you he can't guard Mike.
No, you can't.
You understand? Chris Olave gonna run by him. Mm-hmm. And Jarvis Landry is gonna outmuscle him.
So that spells tragedy for that secondary.
Mm-hmm.
And Failclown fans talking all that shit, but we already know what's going down on Sunday.
All they got is Grady, bro. All they got is Shady Grady. You know, like Grady that used to hang out with Fred. That's all they got, bro.
Matter of fact, that's probably your best guy right now. It's Grady Jarrett.
That's their best play on their defense, period.
Cause
and he can't cover nobody. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Now Uptown, I did
lurking. I know there's Failclowns all over the place, just looking and lurking.
Yeah,
this man and lurking and this man. I can hear the feathers all the way over here.
Yay! And let me just say this: there's an old saying that says, "Birds of a feather flock together, unless you're the motherfucking Failclowns.
I know they all over the place like roaches.
Hey, all I know is
hey, they're not saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing, CB, but they all
Yeah, they ain't saying nothing.
they ain't ready for us, CB.
You just out say something, man.
They ain't ready for us, CB.
It's all good though. It's all good.
Yeah. And I'm sure y'all looked in the comment section. Also, shouts out to everybody in the chat. I'm sure y'all already saw that comment that I made on there that says that the Failclowns and the punk ass Panthers both share the same bond. Both of these teams went to the Super Bowl and they lost to two different AFC teams that particular year. For example, the Failclowns lost to the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. The same, and also the punk ass Panthers in that same scenario. They too lost to New England and Denver. And they still without a championship.
That's
Need
okay.
I remind you?
That's all right, man. Look, we ain't even worried about the one that we got. We worried about the next one we trying to get. That's
it. That's our main focus, Uptown.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, we have a lot of delusions of grandeur over here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's what we have. A lot of delusions of grandeur. You understand? I mean, exactly. it would be a delusion like if you had never done that before.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is, bro.
Yep.
We'll see them boys, man. We'll see ATL. Once again, we'll see them Sunday.
And I'm gonna say this right here, fellas. And Uptown did bring up a good point about the national media dissing Jameis Winston. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell about the Failclowns. Man, fuck what you heard about what the media say, bruh. Fuck what you heard. They don't care. All they talk about was Jameis 30 for 30. Jameis this, Jameis that. They need to worry about this year's Jameis because this year's Jameis Winston is gonna ball out like a motherfucker this year.
They're gonna see, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna see, bro.
And I hope and I pray that Jameis Winston get revenge on that scumbag linebacker, Devin White, that took him out of action last year. I'm ready for revenge, bruh. I'm ready. But first we gotta take care of these. Do you notice that we playing our 3 division rivals to open up the 2022 season? That never ever happened before, CB. That never happened before Uptown, and that never happened before WD. Never.
It's good, man. Bring it on.
But I like it.
Bring it on. Let's get it.
Yep.
Thanks for stopping by, brother.
Wait, what's your score prediction? What's your score prediction right quick, Jerry?
CB, I got the Saints winning this game. I got them winning 31-14 on Sunday.
That's about what I was thinking.
That's my prediction. Look, like I said in the past, I don't care if the Saints score 30 plus. I don't care if the Saints score 40 plus. As long as we get a dub, I'm happy.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks for coming by, brother.
No problem, SaintsUptown and WD and CB and everybody in the chat. Love y'all, man. Who that to y'all? And once again, motherfuck the Failclowns. Who that, baby? For life.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
And by the way, man, I wanted to add some. Hey, by the way, Junior, we kind of did get our revenge that night. That's the reason why Godwin is on the shelf right now.
Okay, so we got another call on the line. We got Brandon McGowan. Brandon McGowan. Welcome to the podcast, fam.
What's up, B?
What up, y'all? What up?
What's good, B?
Everything, man. Everything. We all straight, man. Ready for game day, man. Come Sunday.
Okay, man. What's the matchup you looking forward to, bro?
Oh boy. Falcons offense versus Saints defense. I would like to see how the Saints gonna set the tone on Super Mariota. We got to stop the RPO. We got to contain him in the pocket. We got to make him try to throw on our elite secondary so that we can have a chance to get some picks.
Yeah.
Some interceptions.
And we also, man, we got to stop their running game too, bro. Whatever they trying to feature with that, we need to shut that down. We need whoever side. I don't even know who's gonna start on the side of Ominyala. They ain't really said that yet. Whether it's Contavious Street,
Really game they got.
you understand? Whether it's Shy Tuttle, you understand? They just got to contain that middle. And then I think if we play discipline, bro, within those gaps, man, even if they do run that RPO, man, we should be able to stop that.
Yes, man, we should. We got the number one ranked run deep in the league. I said Thanksgiving could come any earlier just to pluck them Falcons up. I wish it was November, but that's okay. We got week 1 and 2 more division opponents come next week. All I gotta see is that we got to set the tone for the rest of the game and the rest of the season. I don't care how much talent we lost during the off season after the big start we had, but I'm just happy to hope we get a W, and I'll be surprised if the final score be 23. Because the Falcons fans gonna be incoming in about 3 quarters, in about 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. They're gonna try to come in with some insults. I don't give a crap.
So what's your score prediction?
Okay, we'll lead 23 in the 3rd quarter. We'll win 34-6 at the end of the game. We're gonna choke the clock out. We're gonna roast some Falcons up, and whether the dome be open or closed, they need to stop stealing our name and right. They want to be like us, but they can't be us.
Yeah, they do everything we do, man, except from win the Super Bowl.
Yes, 0-2. Them and the Pussycats and Charlotte. We got something for Baker week 3 because he gonna open up his factory, set up shop. Because he gonna vice for some turnovers too.
Hey, brothers, thank you for coming by, brother. Hey, look, man,
right.
make sure you keep up with us, man.
Yeah. Hopefully so. And by the way, who that?
Who that?
Who that?
All right, fam. We can give our score predictions right quick, then we can give our final thoughts. Look like that's gonna be it for the calls.
Okay.
What's y'all score prediction?
I let Dub go first, man. I've been doing a lot of talking already.
All right, so excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I was chowing down. I'm sorry. I was letting y'all talk, getting y'all stuff in. So, but look, let's keep it real. We don't really. Usually, the Falcons and the Saints games are close. Not to say that we can't blow them. I mean, I feel like it's overdue that we do that, but I think it's going to be a close fight. I don't want this to be a shootout, though. I just don't want. I don't want. We damn sure our defense damn sure shouldn't be letting them hit any 30s or anything like that. So I'm gonna say 27-20.
Okay.
Okay. Well, me, like I said earlier, I told Jerry that he was the most close to what I thought. I think the game gonna end 31-17. Saints.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 31-24. I think yeah, we're gonna be explosive and stuff like that. But do I see us, being at our peak in game one, far as being explosive on both sides? We shall see. I think it's gonna be a little adjustment. Um, I believe it's gonna be a lot of time. They gonna try to use the clock. Especially if they see that the offense is being explosive, they're gonna try to utilize that clock. So, um, I think it's gonna be close like that, around 31-24. So I'm gonna go with that.
Now,
So any
when I was saying about the 31 points, I don't mean so much like quote unquote like the offense was explosive. I just think that the defense and the special teams is going to put us in good position, in good field position. Where we really don't have to march that far to get points. See what I'm saying? And
facts.
I also see the defense coming up with some key turnovers that can also put us in position to get points. So that's what I mean by that. I think that that's how we're gonna get points in this game. I think that the explosiveness of our offense is gonna come gradually, throughout the course of the season.
Okay, okay. So any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
I hope we take this game like that these dudes consider all those things that me and Dub talked about earlier as motivational reasons, not to want to take and overlook this game, not to want to take and overlook this season, not to take anything for granted. You understand? And like all the indications that I've seen throughout the off season have shown me that these dudes look like they locked in. Like everybody is really taking this thing seriously. And and there were certain moves throughout the course of the off season that made me know this, you know, and it started from the top. And all that stuff just permeated itself all the way down to the players. And I think these dudes really want to win. And I think they're gonna start off this season, man, showing the world, man, that they're a good team and that they out to win and they want to be recognized as one of the best teams in this league.
They'll definitely have to.
I really feel that way. And I feel like Jameis feels like he has a lot to prove. Not only do I feel like he has a lot to prove from what I seen when he said in the interview, he feel grateful. Grateful for the fact that he can play ball again. You understand? He talked about how much he missed football. And I think that's also going to be a motivating factor to him wanting to play well. You understand? Now that he understands it wasn't even nothing from no get-go. He didn't have to share no reps or nothing like that or whatever. It was no question who team he was when he was coming into this season. And I think that helped them feel comfortable where he can grow into his role. So I'm really excited to see, what kind of player that he really has matured into. Because, if we don't see the best of him now, we probably never will. Okay? And I think that we are going to see the best of him. I saw him put in the work throughout the course of the all season. I saw him work hard to get back on the field after he was injured, you know, and the way he attacked, the way he approached the whole situation was with a lot of humility, you know what I'm saying? And he was grateful, you know, for the opportunity to be able to play football again. And I just want to see it all culminate, man, you know. I've seen how he executed his plan. I want to see his plan come together.
Okay.
Another thing too, man, that we forgot too, Dub. And I know that you want to go, CB. But you forgot something else too, Dub. Something that we forgot too, right? Our head coach got a lot to prove too.
Nope, I mentioned him.
He have a chip on his shoulder too. The last time he was head coach, it didn't go so well.
Right.
So let's get it, man. I'm excited. You know, can't wait for Sunday. You understand? Can't wait, you know, to talk to all the people and stuff again, man. Shout out to the bench. Shout out to everybody over there, man, you know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also share the video, man, with all the Saints fans that you know. Even some of the Saints haters. That's about it, CB. That's my last words. I know people tired of me being on the soapbox tonight.
That's all good. WD, you got anything, fam?
Hey, man, shout out to the viewers. Shout out to the people in the chat, man. We enjoy y'all presence, man. Y'all make this thing roll. Interacting with y'all is fun. So let's keep it rolling, man. We got a big week. Saints handle business. Saints, look, man, we got 3 rivals back to back to back. You got to win these games. The schedule is not going to get any easier. In fact, it gets a lot tougher. So they'll have to handle business this week. They'll have to handle business Bucks. We know that's one that we always want, that, you know. But at the end of the day, we got to look ahead at the closest game and handle business offensively, defensively, and special teams.
Hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Ashley, you go. Ashley, you go, because I'm glad you interrupted me right there.
Because you know something, bro, I didn't think about something, CB. You know what I didn't think about, CB? We are playing the team that I dislike the fucking most. Y'all think that we was gonna end this video without me having a tirade about you raggedy ass bitches? I can't stand you motherfuckers. You Lombardi trophy. You motherfuckers been getting embarrassed ever since you've been in the league. You understand? You let Dallas roll the ball and shit for about 20 yards on your ass before you realize you blew a big lead in the Super Bowl. You understand? I remember when Deion Sanders scored an interception on you motherfuckers, and turned it all the way back after he left y'all and went to the San Francisco 49ers. Y'all sorry, bruh. Y'all where players go for careers to take and go in the dumps. Y'all think that I was gonna leave this video without talking about y'all raggedy ass? Hell no. You had Brett Favre and Deion Sanders and didn't know what to do with them, and they left your raggedy ass. Y'all garbage. Been garbage. Y'all think that SaintsUptown is gonna just let y'all off the hook like that? Y'all know I don't like y'all raggedy ass, Lombardi trophyless ass Failclowns. Nasty, stinky ass, dirty birds. Everybody's careers died there. Tony Gonzalez's career died there. Y'all motherfuckers suck. You telling me nothing about no goddamn Failclown. Y'all know I can't stand you bastards. I don't like nothing about you. Your logo, your colors, nothing. And just like Brandon was saying earlier, y'all bite everything you do. You understand? Y'all ride out nuts worse than Gina Jameson. We the Bens, not y'all the Bens. Everything. You do everything we do but win a championship. Everything about your team sucks. And Drake London ain't gonna be shit. And look what you did, huh? Look what you did in the off season, right? You was courting, huh? You wanted Deshaun. You got all on Deshaun nuts, huh? And man got mad. Man got mad and said, get me the fuck out of here. Huh? That's facts, huh, CB? Huh, Doug?
Fact.
That's why you stuck with Mario. Meg Ryan got mad and said, nah, you wanted another woman. You wanted another woman. Get me the fuck out of here. Huh? Huh? Garbage ass team. Lousy, trifling, piece of shit ass team. Off the blank check. So don't be coming around here with your dirty Failclown looking ass and shit, peeping and lurking. We know you peep and lurk because you do everything that we do. You can end this motherfucker now, CB. I can talk about they trifling ass all fucking night. And fuck the Failclowns.
Oh boy. Who that nation, man. Sunday right around the corner. It's go time. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Watching our preview show. And it's time to get it on and popping. You know, no slowing down. It's right here. Who that nation, we gotta be behind the squad 100%. You know, the journey starts Sunday. We can't get off to a bad start like WD said. We got 3 straight divisional games, so we can't. This game right here is a winner. Yeah, it's a divisional game, but we should win this ball game. Can't do nothing crazy to give up this game. So let's start off right, and let's keep it going from there. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in. As far as a rundown for the pod, if you guys missed it last night, I said it at the beginning of the show. If you guys missed last night, had an NFC South roundtable talk show, you know, on the pod, so you guys can check that out, man. Got kind of spicy last night, but other than that, tomorrow, let's see, around noontime. I'm gonna go at noontime, so it'll be 11 Central Time. You guys be sure to tune in. I'm gonna do my man showdown. I know tomorrow night is the Rams and Bills, so I know we all trying to watch that to open up the season. So I'm gonna do it at noontime tomorrow. Do the man showdown. So for the ones that can make it, man, tune in. If you can't make it, check it when you get off work. You know, gonna have a good time talking. You know, Saints versus Failclowns showdown and all Saints topic, man. Come holler at your boy tomorrow. That'll wrap tonight's show up. It's the WDN Chatline podcast, and we're out. Who that?
Who that, baby?
For life.